So first thing up this morning, we're gonna play through the 3-deck pick ban gauntlet with 3 decks of my choosing. For those that haven't kept up with Runeterra organized play stuff, basically they've announced seasonal tournaments at the end of every 2 months, and there's 2 different ways to qualify for those. You can either be top 700 in Masters on the ladder, or you can be one of the first 324 people to play through their last chance qualifier gauntlet. That'll be up at, I believe, the week before the event, if I recall the timeline correctly. And what they're doing for that is you have to get 7 wins in that gauntlet. One of the first people to get 7 wins in that gauntlet to qualify for the end of the event thing. But in every week up to that gauntlet, you have a chance to play in these other gauntlets to get buys in that one that qualifies you up to 5 buys. So you have 7 chances to get up to 5 buys in the gauntlet that qualifies you for the end of season thing. So this is the first week that's going on. The format for the gauntlet this week is 3-deck pick ban. So it's still best of 1, but you bring 3 decks to play, and you get to see your opponent's 3 decks with region combinations and champions, and you say they can't play one of theirs, they say you can't play one of yours, and then each of you submit one of your other 2 that are remaining to be played in a best of 1 game. So I have a few different decks that I've enjoyed a little bit of, both on and off stream, a mix of. So we're going to be playing some Leona, Orion Sol with a Miser Trundle in here. I'm not going to do full deck text for these like I usually do, because I don't want to take a ton of time, but full deck lists are on my Mobalytics page. If you're watching this on YouTube in the future, they'll be in the video description. We're going to play some Kench Ash for the second one, and then for the last one, we're going to play some Diana Vi, or Violent Gems, like I've been calling it. So let's go ahead and jump on into this gauntlet. Enter. Pick 3 decks. Select. Confirm it. So the way the gauntlets work are, we have to get to 7 wins to get the buy, which they're calling Prime Glory. And the way these gauntlets work is that if you lose 2 in a row, you're done. So we can go win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. You can win straight through. So let's go ahead and pop on in here. Yes, Game 7 is win or bust. I'm going to minimize chat while I play these because chat's distracting. So I'm not going to be answering your questions. Opponent also has 3 brews. I think I'm gonna ban Fiora Karma. Look at that clean interface. I think I'm gonna play Diana Vi here, because both of their other 2 decks look kind of controlling, and I'm not sure that the Kench deck is gonna be super good against something controlling. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play my aggro deck, and this could be quick. Like I said, if we O2, it'll be just like 2 and done. Opponent playing Freljord Ezreal. I think we full mulligan here, looking for cheap things at the bottom end of our curve. This is not amazing, but also fine. Drawing Vi as our first card is fantastic, because she gets bigger every time she's in our hand and we play a card, so having her to start getting bonuses from our cards right away is ideal.
Remember my words.
And then unfortunately, I can't play a gem or the Lunari Shadestalker with Elusive, so we'll go ahead and do that and pass. We'll bank some spell mana this turn. Immediately putting some mushrooms into our deck. It's interesting. I guess they're just trying to get spells up with Ezreal. This is 10 now? Yeah. Or 10 targets, not spell casts. So I think I'm going to hold on to my gem for now. I'm just going to go ahead and Guiding Touch. A lot of damage-based removal. That's probably useful later. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and burn the gem. I wanna enable Nightfall this turn and putting the gem down here means I have decent open attacks into their 2/2 next turn.
Be brave.
I think we just Bastion this. Pushes a lot of damage. It also gives it enough toughness that, like, once it starts taking damage, this Guiding Touch is more likely to be reasonable. This having Overwhelm is really good against random blockers like Scrap Scuttler. So they could have another spell to, like, pop the spell shield here. Okay, so they're eating this. That seems fine for us. Okay, and then... So we got our hidden for 6 there. We've got Guiding Touch to be able to pump this up.
A chill in the air.
So there's some incentive to want to just pass. There's some incentive to want to Guiding Touch. I think I'm just going to Guiding Touch into Lanari Shadestalker. Although I guess that's not great against Iceveil Archer next turn. I could have Vi attack into this, though. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna Guiding Touch here. The only thing that kind of punishes Guiding Touching here is if my opponent has exactly... another Get Excited, but if they have another Get Excited, they're going down to 1 card in hand, which seems like a good exchange for us. I elected to play this out as opposed to the Shadestalker when we drew this, because this allows me to trade with their 3/1 nicely here.
You spurn my gift.
This block is fine. That's cute, sure.
Be brave. Unheard.
No reason to play the gem yet. It's burst speed, so we can wait on that. It's a Diana. I think I want to just buy here. Can you potentially get her leveled?
Here comes the punchline.
This is a really good card to have in play here too, because they're an Ezreal deck, so this is elusive, so it can block an Ezreal if it comes down. One of the changes I made to this build is I cut Zenith Blade for Ibex in terms of giving Overwhelm, and I'm not sure if that's ideal. It's a little bit worse in situations like this where you can't play Ibex with spell mana, but so they're going to 6 here, and like I've got deal 3 in hand.
I thought you'd never
I still need to deal with Crescent Guardian here.
firing.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
Think Mum still like the yodel in uniform?
Is this Get Excited hitting their face or not? I feel like the answer is or not. I'm just banking spell mana this turn and not committing.
RR! Leaping into action.
Okay, so with this play, I get to just like trade here Yeah, they're just okay. Yeah, they want to burn my mana. That's fine. So I think the play here is gem onto here, and then just go ahead and open attacks with these two. We could potentially kill them, right?
Trouble coming at ya.
This is a good draw too to heal Vi back up. Guiding touch with Vi are especially good because of her tough. Alright, looks like we got the first one, huh? Will they reach?
Vi stands for victory.
Hey, look at that! A mod updated the Gauntlet command. Y'all are great mods. All right, so we've got our first one, and again, we got to get to 7 before we take 2 losses in a row, and you only get 1 chance on the last one. So I'm taking a peek at chat in between, but I'm gonna not look at chat while I'm inside each of the games. This chat, contrary to what Twitch chat and parts of Reddit will tell you, watching Twitch chat while you play games is a distinct disadvantage. Well, those are decks of cards. Both of their remaining 2 decks look kind of mid-rangey, and Ash Kench sounds good against mid-rangey things. Definitely mulliganing this. Gosh, I can mulligan all of these looking for a Kench. That's a good one. So we're just gonna pass here most likely.
Ask me about dragon. I just may have an answer.
We'll play Rank Bang Wolf on their turn. We can play Ice Veil Archer to Frostbite something to get him to kill it the following turn. We'll take 3 here when they attack with this.
Burn away doubt. All the world on one arrow.
It's a good draw.
Show me a target.
So obviously they could throw something in front of Ash here, but that's fine. No Pale Cascade there is great for us. If they open on attacks, they can hook Ash. If they don't open on attacks, we can Ice Veil Archer, which is nice.
In shining sunlight.
A chill in the air.
Nothing to worry about if you have nothing to hide.
I'll pass for now and see what they do with attacks.
The time is right. Strike now. Get bloody, get paid.
So This is gonna frostbite this anyways, so I guess I didn't really need to make this vulnerable. I guess this means I can hook this with this. It's kind of nice.
Amarosans, stand together.
Then I could put this like here. This is another Ash in my hand, so I don't really mind if this trades off. Could also, like, do this, then force them to trade this here, and then this only takes 1 point of damage. I think I like that better. It's a little annoying.
Unify the tribes.
This does remain vulnerable at least, which is nice. Ash is getting ready to level, so we could possibly kill them on our next attack with something that they can't block.
I will unite the Freljord.
Troll chance, not a bad one for keeping people alive.
Locked and ready.
Avarosa, guide me!
She's gonna make an arrow on top of our deck. So Crystal Arrow is going to make a lot of their board sad. It frostbites one thing and then frostbites all their other things with 3 toughness or less.
Seek and silence.
So neither of these are going to be able to block here in a second. So I think we just take this hit. We burn some mana there, but it's whatever. So we get to Crystal Arrow this, which is going to frostbite all 3 of these. And then when Ash attacks, she'll frostbite this one. And then anything else they play here, we can flash freeze with this. And I have 10, 17, 20 attack exactly, which is great. I guess we just have to flash freeze in response to that.
The time is right. Strike now!
Now they're going to potentially have a blocker.
Magic.
He said before his opponent did that. Okay, so give you toughness, shrink you. Means she can't block. So, good stuff.
Now begins a new era of peace.
The best tip for the Jinx's Entreat deck is mulligan aggressively for an Entreat or a Jinx. Your deck basically doesn't work without having one of those 2 cards, so you need to mulligan. You need to mulligan for them. Nah, I've already got enough stuff in the stream title. I'm not gonna add another thing that people are mostly gonna ignore anyways. If you see people in chat that look like they're trying to talk to me or get my attention, feel free to just use the Gauntlet command. Oh, wait. I can just... No, I got it. I got it. Update. I will put an exclamation point in front of the word Gauntlet. Perfect. Alright. Chat's minimized again. I think we're banning their control deck. Everybody's banned my ASL deck so far, chat. I think we're playing whichever of these two they don't ban. Sweet. Alright, so this is the Undying deck, most likely. So, I think we want to mulligan to be aggressive here, so I'm going to keep it the Sentry. Not amazing, but fine. One of the neat things about Dragon's Clutches is this draws 2 different dragons. So Dragon's Clutches always draws us an Orient Sol and the 7-mana dragon in this deck. This is the best draw in my deck there. So basically Dragon's Clutches guarantees that we have turn 7 7-mana dragon, turn 8 Orient Sol. Alright, we just need a Leona to round out the curve here.
Unyielding light.
This obviously isn't blocking the Cursed Keeper here, but we can go ahead and have decent open attacks for 5 to keep the pressure on.
Scorching light.
Solari Priestess finding us a Comet, very good against the Undying deck. And then even if we miss on the Leona, we can go double Sentry next turn and just keep applying a lot of pressure on board, which is nice.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Obliterate!
There is hope. Nothing escapes my watch.
So, assuredly trading these here.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Our aggression has ended.
Look out for Reef.
Really weird they didn't attack with that, huh?
Alert the village.
Huh? I'd rather get trained down here.
Coming through.
Bow to your king, Twitch chat. King of Trolls. Yeah, so because Dragon's Clutches always gets Eclipse Dragon plus Orient Soul,
Sacrifice for
I've elected to... That's why they didn't attack with it. Got it. This is only when attacking, right? Yeah. So because this always gets Orient Soul and Eclipse Dragon, I've elected to only play 2 Orient Souls, so I've got a cheeky Trundle in here as a 6th champion, just because he's a good card. So I think with Dragon's Clutches giving us 4 Virtual Orient Soul, I don't need to play more than that. Hopefully they don't open on attacks, and we get to Leona this. If they do open on attacks, we'll just jump with the 1-2 here. There's our cheeky Howling Abyss to pair with our... This has got a couple of tutors in it that are sweet. So we've got 1 Howling Abyss in our deck to pair nicely with...
Believe or burn.
pair nicely with some other stuff.
Faith.
Okay, and then I think we're actually just Dragon's clutching here. Because this sets us up to curve Eclipse Orient Soul. And we're still at a nice healthy 20 with Star Shaping and Guiding Touches here. Oh. The next dragon or celestial you play costs 2 less. Next turn we can go Ice Pillar into level Assault. them blocking this with anything that they have, so I can heal it back with Guiding Touch. Oh, it's ephemeral. Less good for them. Basically just used it to make a 4-3. I have a chump blocker here for this turn.
No mercy for
I think we're doing this. Gives us a soft pass here as well, which is nice. Let's just see what they want to add to the board before we commit to playing Orient Sol. That's pretty good. This is a Celestial card, right? Yeah. And Orient Sol is going to make more Celestial cards. So we're actually going to lose our draw step next turn because he's going to make us a random Celestial card. Just a little unfortunate, but I think I'm definitely playing Daddy Dragon down here.
I promise the bloodbath.
We start here.
Returned with interest.
When I'm summoned rally. Wow, that's rude. Alright, well that makes this an easy play.
To shine like the sun, you must burn like it. Daylight breaks on the battlefield. Glorious light rains down. Who's on top of the bounty board today?
I think I'm just playing Goat here. Get more power and blockers into play. And then we'll go ahead and hush this so it doesn't come back. So we take 2 here, but this thing's gone for good. Goes back in its last breath.
Get bloody, get paid.
That's actually really good, because that means they can hook this and prevent me from leveling Orient Sol this turn. Except if they hook it with something with 2 power. Then we're fine.
Join the fold.
They figured it out, shit. It's fine. To save these.
I do love an audience.
Behold, Crown God's strength.
Don't be afraid.
I think I want to save Star Shaping for my Dome here. So I think I let him just go to 1. Although I guess he's permanently vulnerable, so maybe that's not ideal. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start shaping him. Destroyer lets us level Oriensol this turn, which is nice. We just got a whole grip full of cards. We just need to like make sure we don't get burned out here, and then we should be pretty well set up to win the game. If they have like some atrocities from here on out, they could maybe burn us out because I didn't star shaping my face and I star shaping this. Like if they like atrocity this to put us to 3, then I'm only at 7 and things could go sideways from there. But outside of like double atrocity, I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, I think the opponent might have DC'd when we star shaping this.
Wonder at my creations! I do love an audience. My difficult second album.
Daylight is unrelenting, but not eternal.
Thanks for the resubs this morning, by the way. CJNJ, Duck Doolittle. Oh, are they back? I don't think they timed out that time. Maybe.
Our deeds will be
CJNJ, Duck Doolittle, Pop, Nas Noel. Switch to Prime so I can watch The Boys. The Boys is really good. Oh, we had a raid too. Dr. Silipkin, Ryumi, Solanas. Welcome back, folks. So we're playing the Gauntlet this morning. So I would like to get the Prime Glory and the buys this Gauntlet. So I'm not streaming on a delay because it's not super serious, but I am playing with chat minimized while we're going through this, just because having chat up and splitting my focus means I'm gonna play worse. So. So we're 3-0 to start. Again, you can take losses in between. You just can't take 2 losses in a row. All right, chat's going back down again. I think I'm gonna ban this one. Nah, I can aggro that one. I'm gonna ban their aggro deck. Okay, and then I'm gonna play my Oriensol deck, because I think I should be able to go over the top of whatever either of these decks are doing. Sweet. I think this is probably the better matchup of the two for us. We'll see. Leviathan's still very, very good. I think I'm definitely mulliganing these two. Keeping Leona seems fine. Dragon's Clutches to guarantee Eclipse into Oriensol on 7-8 seems good too. So I'm going to mulligan these two, hoping for cheaper Daybreak units. Perfect. Guiding Touch isn't a strictly bad card here, so I don't mind getting it back again. I just wanted to give myself more chances to find the one or the 2-drop Daybreak cards to get her going to start. Nailed it, chat. Never didn't have it.
Nothing like the stink of blood and sweat.
Raise your weapon, Sunwood.
Raise your weapon, Sunwood. Just like we drew it up. A true skill game. A battle of wits.
Say your farewell.
None of these are really what I'm looking for here. I think I just take the warrior because it can hook a Twisted Fate down the line. Would have preferred a meteor there so we could kill a Swain with it, but it's fine.
My spirit shines.
Do I want to play her and attack with her as well? I feel like the answer is yes. They could play like Twisted Fate and Gold card her, but that's fine, right? If they Twisted Fate, Gold card her, and then Ravenous block, I'm a little bit sad though, because I can't Guiding Touch this turn. I'm just gonna attack for 4 to start, and then we'll play Solari Priestess this turn. We can play her next turn with Guiding Touch up.
Like a fish in water.
I guess I could also just take this opportunity to set up my dragons. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I wanna do this before turn 6 or sooner, so we can go 7-8 here with this curve. Again, these are the only 2 different dragons in our deck, so this card always draws Eclipse Dragon Oriental the way we're set up.
Gotta go with the flow.
The dawn has arrived. With its light, the Solari will shine like the sun. You must burn like it.
Well, we'll overlap on her voice lines there. So we'll stun one of these. We'll take 2. And then next turn, we can play the warrior out. And be able to hook one of these
Bask in the
elusives.
light's radiance.
Let's do this.
This would imply they have a Ravenous block, I would imagine.
I will shield my people as long as I draw breath. Burn away, doubt.
I'm gonna attack with these 2.
You can't do this.
So this kills a damaged unit, which she is no longer. Kind of surprised to see them trading their elusive here as opposed to this 3-2. Wonder what that implies.
Be nothing left when I'm done. Faith, glorious light rains down.
Woo!
Suppose you want in on this.
Suppose I should leave ye be.
I think we're gonna open on attacks with both of these. We'll hook this. Sure. Do you have a boat?
Destination in sight.
You. This is 11. So, notable that he does not level up because of his nerf. I Think he's still just the play, though.
The heavens diminish without my attention. Fire! My, how they stare. Glory cannot be excuses for war.
I think I start here, hoping to find a comet. Which we did not find.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way. The sun's splendor revealed.
Artillery barrage!
Never lost a fair game, or played one.
Bleed on Noxus. Our strength is forever at its zenith.
Blessed daylight surrounds you.
I'm the forger of stars. Fire!
I will.
So, Swain plus the boat gets us on a bunch of our stuff here. Man, we burned a star shaping. That feels so bad. Okay, let's start with this and make all of our friends bigger.
They'll be blown in the water. And they call me a shark.
It's a good. It's a good one to start on against a shark, huh? So, I want to empty my hand out a bunch here, so that way I can Living Legends into a bunch of good free cards. So, let's make this cheaper, and then go ahead and star shaping myself here. Okay, there's a supernova. Alright, this game should be done at this point, I imagine. Orient Sol is just the best top end in the game. And, like, once he gets set up like this, it's just basically impossible for them to come back.
Suppose you want in on this.
Suppose I should leave ye be.
I'm gonna do 1 to one of the 2 defense things, so if we generate another meteor shower, we can kill this with it. Opponent's backing it in. There might be something to this turn. There might be something to this turn 8 Orient Soul, chat. There might be something to this turn 8 Orient Soul. With leveled Orient Sol, could you have drawn 2 dragons to get a free wipe? With Orient Sol in play, you do draw his champion spell, the Skies Descend, in Guaranteed, but you don't, it's not free, it's not a celestial card. I'm not sure how many dragons and stuff we had in play. I'd have to go back and count. Maybe we could have done that. I don't know exactly how much mana we have there. This deck is the Leona Asol deck on Mobilinix. The 3 decks I'm using in the Gauntlet are the last 3 I uploaded. The Violent Gems, Ash Kensham, and Leona Asol. Thanks for the resubs this morning, by the way, folks. Snuggle Bear, BJ Roth, Kuntz. Welcome back, folks. I appreciate it. Minimizing chat again here. Easiest ban of my life. Bugger off, Lisa. Nobody loves you. Alright, I think we just play Ash Kensham. I'd prefer not to play against scouts, but... Let's see. Perfect. Frostbites. Frostbites are really good against Demacia. They have a lot of combat stuff, and we have a lot of reason to wipe attack off of things. Never mulliganing Omen Hawk on one. Kench plus Rhymetush Shaman is stellar. So, Kench's Acquired Taste lets you eat things up, but they hit him, and Rhymetush Shaman lets you frostbite something every turn, so basically gives Kench a free buffet. Would love to draw a 3-mana thing next turn. Prime Fang Wolf, probably the best draw on the deck. Any 2-drop would do too. We would just ideally like to not be burning mana next turn.
Never again will we fall to Dragonfire. To arms!
Easiest round end of my life. Flash Freeze is a great draw here. Wow, opponent had no play on 4 either. That's huge.
Oh, I don't require a menu.
I don't require a menu. I eat what I want to eat. I am hungry, catfish demon.
Shape the skies and mold the earth.
Mold the earth.
Winter is the Freljord's true ruler.
Ready weapons.
I'm just supposed to buy. Maybe I'm just supposed to Acquired Taste the Herald here.
They've got nowhere to go.
Getting this down has a lot of appeal, though. I guess I could technically, like, take this hit and then Acquired Taste this and still be set up to do this next turn. I kind of want to keep this high with Trill Champ, but, like, I have another one. Yeah, actually, I think if they do this and just pass, I'm just gonna let Damage happen. And then go ahead and Acquired Taste this. It puts him to 2 life, but I think that's fine.
Plenty of room inside.
The way our deck is configured, these Babbling Birds always draw Ash, which is nice.
Appetizers of plenty.
This is a really good draw, because it means whatever unit they play out here, I'm going to get to Ice Veil Archer it and then Acquired Taste it. And I assume they elected not to play a unit last turn. Huh?
Dragon blood, Demacian heart.
Let the blood boil, half-dragon.
So now we can actually level Kenshir if I wanted. I could Acquired Taste this and then Bayou Brunch the Rhymetush Shaman. It gets spat right back out. And would give him +4/+4. Half Dragon is an acquired taste, chat. Okay, yeah, I think the plan here is definitely level Kench.
Chance to walk away.
Pick an ally, capture an ally, captor being captured. Always double check, chat. It only takes you a second.
All shall drown in my magnificence.
Bring me the calm of an ice-shrouded world.
Kench is a big hungry catfish, chat. Big hungry catfish. Where there's a will, there's a meal. You, Crossroads Demon, you. So, whatever they play out this turn, we'll flash freeze and then acquired taste it. And then we'll open on attacks next turn. And obliterate it.
Another day guarding the walls.
That one qualifies. I think I'm just hitting pass.
Prepare for battle.
So I think my play here is minus attack here plus defense here to heal Kench a little bit. Because remember, temporary bonuses like that restore health if you're not putting it over its total toughness. And this is a 3/7 that's plus 4, so he has up to 11 life at the moment. Pass for now, see what they do. We can still flash freeze plus acquired taste if they play another dragon out. They're just ending the round, sure.
The frost reveals all.
Let us peruse this establishment's fate.
Yep.
What a commendable achievement.
They must have had the worst draw. Maybe. I mean, like, it feels like there's a chance that the way their deck, like, the way the Demacia decks are constructed, there's a good chance they had reasonable cards in their hand, and they just, like, couldn't play them between the Kenches and the Frostbites. Yeah. So, alright, we're 5-0, right? Which means naturally we'll lose the last one. I would like to never play against Lee Sin. Thank you. I think I'm playing this first, this second, this third. I'm gonna play Identify here. Matchup's probably not good. Maybe I'm supposed to play the Ash Kench deck. I didn't really want to play Ash Kench into Anivir, though, was the reason.
The journey is difficult. These will protect you.
Let's see. We would really like to draw a copy of Vi. Early Vi would be ideal.
swim within the flows of magic.
Huh? So, I think with this, I want to gem... I was going to gift give her into one of these, but I think it's important that I play out a blocker that can kill this so they don't get to start snowballing card advantage here. So I think I'm going to go gem into Crescent Guardian now and just get some pressure going. Do I want to open on attacks? I feel like the answer is no. I'm going to play Gift Giver and see what to do.
For those who need it.
My shield is yours.
That's a pretty unfortunate one for us. So, there's some disincentive from attacking since they have a barrier on it, but their deck also plays things like single combat, so like there's no guarantee they don't get value even if I don't attack. So like part of me kind of wants to just like play another 5/3 and attack them. I could also play an elusive and hit them. I could also play Diana and hit this. This is best against single combat, so I think that's going to be my play. And now they just passed. So I think with them passing here, I actually just elect to burn their mana. Because not only does it burn their mana and stop them from advancing their board further, but it denies them a card draw with this. I could go either way on that. That might be wrong.
I've got your back.
Kind of just want to play Vi.
Here comes the punchline.
Just be super resource efficient here.
Engulf them.
You spurn my gift?
That feels like a huge win for me. Are they setting up to single combat to kill this? They could be. I'm going to go ahead and gem her just in case.
Say these were from the Protector himself.
I guess I should technically put that last, right?
Trouble coming at ya. Eat this.
If I do this, my opponent can't kill any of these.
Move it.
Kind of into that. I think this attack is actually kind of free. They could put this here to draw a card. They could have Judgment here. Ugh. They have eight mana.
Pull them down.
Just for boss to steal.
Form will the waters take?
Opponents acquiring a lot of card advantage, but we're super far ahead on board. Okay, so that's gonna kill Vi. I guess it doesn't if I Guiding Touch plus Pale Cascade.
Darkness hides in my path.
Man, I'm scared of Judgment, chat. Oh, it's just a rally. Okay. That's fine. Nope, could still be a Judgment. Yikes. Alright, so what's our best draw next turn? Bastion?
Whatever the... Eat this!
Yeah, played scared of Judgment. We're getting punished. Man.
Down.
Wait, shouldn't they be... How are they at 5? I missed something. No, they should be higher, right? Oh, overwhelm. Overwhelm. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game. I should have hooked this last turn. I probably shouldn't have played scared of Judgment.
These jewels are more than mere trinkets.
I'm gonna lose this, and I deserve to lose it.
This is not the way. Protect him.
A gift from the river.
It's like, now I'm in a position where I can't play around Judgment anyways, so...
Find your path in the dark and follow no false light. By the moon's crescent blade.
I guess maybe with Ibex here, plus Pale Cascade, we could kill them with Diana next turn. If they're on nothing.
Our light grows brighter.
This is too little too late. Needed one more mana here. If I draw a Pale Cascade, this could be lethal. Okay, maybe get there with Overwhelm units, depending on what their play is here.
strike, we will reform. Currents, hold them down. What form will the
They just
water
have so
take?
many cards. Might squeak it out with this. They're already through 2 Dragon Challengers. Hopefully they don't draw their 3rd.
Rivers shape the land.
They could have Fiora plus a pump spell, though.
These woods protect their own.
I have Get Excited and Mystic Shot in my deck. We could put you here, too.
The fate of mortals and spirits falls to me. I find them unworthy.
Nature blesses.
The balance has been maintained.
Nature blesses her followers.
Oh, wait. Alright, did do a Shen spell here, because they can swap them around.
Nature blesses her followers.
Alright, can we pull a sneaky on him? Don't rally me. Don't rally me. You already played one. God damn it. Yeah, we deserve to lose that. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Alright, that's fine. Get another one. I shouldn't have played around Judgment. They don't play that many Judgments. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have played around Judgment, and if I was, I hooked the wrong thing. That's what I should have done. I should have hooked the 2/2. Alright. In the words of the greatest poet of our generation, let's shake, shake, shake it off. I'm gonna ban their anger deck. I assume they're gonna ban this. Everybody's been banning Orient Sol. If they don't ban Orient Sol, this is what we're playing. If they do ban Orient Sol, I think I'm gonna play the Violent Gems deck again. When does the gauntlet end? You lose the gauntlet when you lose 2 in a row. Minimizing chat again. So if we lose again, we're done. Because you only get 1 shot in the last one. So when you have 6 wins, you only get 1 shot. Mulligan these looking for more threats. We're definitely the beatdown against Trundle Swain. We'll lead on. Duskbringer into Shadestalker on 2 attack.
We were peaceful once. Temperamental as moonlight. Unseen, unheard.
They're probably an Avalanche deck,
These old eyes still see far.
if I had to venture a guess.
Forgive me. It's our time.
I'm gonna offer this trade so they don't have this to potentially trade with Mentor next turn.
Light the signal fires.
Do I lead on this or do I lead on this? With this draw, I kind of want to go Duskbringer, Shadestalker. See where we go from there.
Night flowers upon my blade. Invisible to the ignorant. Others.
Enter, traveler, and stop staring.
Stop staring.
It was right on my tail. Oh, floaty crystals.
They don't have any, they only have 1 mana available. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and gift her 2 to sneak that extra point in.
Protect you.
And I'm pretty sure I just want to pump the elusive here. This gets it out of killing strike range. They're down to 11, and I have like 5 gems in my hand basically with this. It's not bad.
By my hand, Noxus rise.
A little luck for those who need it.
Sapphire, gem of our divine patron.
I technically have lethal here, right? I think I'm just gonna YOLO it, and if they frostbite me, they frostbite me.
They say these were from the Protector himself.
Okay. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. I like it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Read.
We are at war.
Must we fight?
Must we fight?
My legacy.
Here comes the punchline.
Yep.
Headed in.
She's a tough gal, chat. She's a tough gal. Hey.
And that's a knockout.
It is in fact a knockout. My brother is free to play on Arena, and he finally checked out Runeterra, and he says he's never going back to Magic. We've got another one. God bless. No, we're not on a delay. I'm just not reading chat while I'm playing the games. Hi, it's Jace Snuggle Bear. Welcome back to Oglandia. I appreciate that. Welcome back. All right. So again, how these gauntlets work are for the first 6 wins, so long as you don't lose 2 in a row, you get to keep going. So we lost 1 in there. We're 6-1, but the last one you only get 1 chance, like it says here, 1 chance to get your seventh win. So if we get this, I get a bye in the event at the end of the season. All right, chat's going down. So win or lose, this will be the end of it. This is the same person we played against earlier, right? It is. They played this deck. They banned this last time. So let's see if they ban the same thing again. Yeah, this is the same username. So same username but different matchup this time. So this is not a matchup where I want to keep Dragon's Clutches to start. Normally, if it's a matchup where you're going big into Oriental, you want to keep Dragon's Clutches, but Oriental is something that just kind of happens late game. It's not what we're aiming for here. We need to stay alive. Gonna keep my cheap threats, so we'll mulligan these two. Leona's a good pickup. Would like more cheap Daybreak cards to pair with her. It's not a cheap Daybreak card, but it'll do in a pinch.
I long for a worthy opponent.
First light illuminates the land.
It's a good draw.
Bask in the light's radiance.
Rivers shape the land and give it life.
Answer to me.
Strike, we will reform.
This is a little aggressive, but I think I like cutting off their card advantage here. I might regret that with Fiora down the line, but I don't think that plays necessarily bad.
I will try me. Your move.
Now, the downside to what just happened here is I'm unable to trigger Daybreak this turn now. Do I want to gem her? I'm losing the mana otherwise. I think so. And then we bang spell mana, and then we'll open on attacks next turn, I think.
Feel the sun's glory. You're covered.
So I have 9 mana here, so I think I actually Solari Priestess. If we find Meteor, we can play it. God, these are terrible. I guess I should have played It's Always Sunny. Feels bad, man. This is a redraw later.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
I'm gonna draw a couple dragons not to lose our mana here. I would definitely be in a better spot. Yeah, maybe I should have thought about how bad all the non-comet ones were. I guess Meteor Shower would have been okay still. Playing her out also gives them easy targets for Fiora is part of the problem here too now.
Daylight is unrelenting, but not eternal.
It's kind of a feel bad playing against the same person twice and not actually getting to play a best of 3 with them. Like I said, this is our second time playing against this person in this gauntlet. See if they open on attacks here or not.
Strike quick on down.
I have no equal.
We're just gonna die to this.
Two worlds, one balance.
So next turn, I'll have 8, 11 mana. So next turn, I could go Leona, Shieldbreaker, Morning Light, and maybe kill them. Because it is always sunny in Hoglandia.
The dawn has arrived.
May it never leave.
I am the bulwark against darkness.
It's going to be a pretty stunning turn.
Bask in the light's radiance.
We'll see if burning our Hush aggressively earlier comes back to bite us here or not.
Victory lies ahead.
Unyielding light.
They need to have 2 more units to play out here to not be dead. Oh, they could have a deny too, I suppose. They could deny Morning Light.
We rise.
Okay. Did we get it? They have to be able to block 2 things here. I almost did the emote, but I didn't want to jinx it. I wanted to do the Leona emote so bad, chat, but I didn't want to scare him. It would have been a really fitting one. So again, how this works is there's 7 gauntlets that you get to play in between now and when this one happens in 46 days. So there's 6 more of them, and we need to get 7 wins in 4 of the next 6 in order to get the maximum number of buys. If you haven't played your gauntlet yet for the week and you want to try and do this, you have a little under 16 hours left to do it on the North American server. Again, if you want to see the lineup that we used It's Always Sunny in the Freljord here, which is Leona Asol with a Freljord splash for Trundle. Pie the Master Pie. Thanks for 11 months. Welcome back. So, you only get 1 attempt at getting a buy per week. So, you can play a gauntlet multiple times to get experience, but you only get 1 chance at a buy. So, we played Ash Kensham as another one, and then Violent Gems as another. And we actually, I think we used each deck at least twice in there. We were playing 3 off-meta decks, and we played Ash Kensham and Violent Gems are on my website. I might throw It's Always Sunny up there. I think I need to put this one's not in the deck queue. We haven't actually played this one on stream in a dedicated session yet, but it's all 3 of them are on my Mobalytics page, and they'll all be in the YouTube video description if you want to try out any of those. Any thoughts to playing more of the pick ban format versus random ladder as part of daily content? So the problem is the gauntlets going away, Jin. The gauntlets are only available for a limited time. Yeah, the format is sweet. Maybe we have the gauntlet schedule up online. And yeah, maybe we could let people submit a pick ban lineup for viewer submissions. I think I plan to do it at least once a week when it comes up to try and get the prime glory. But yeah, I think I like the format a lot too. Just being able to say I never have to play against Lee Sin is like a huge quality of life improvement. Glorious! The crowd goes wild as you stand over the fallen. Welcome to the Gauntlet. Next week, yes, and next week's Gauntlet is Singleton. So they're rotating them. Half of them are the 3-deck pick ban, and the other half are Singleton. And Singleton, if you haven't played it in Runeterra, isn't just Singleton, it's Tri-Region. So you can only play one of each card, but you can also use up to three regions, which is really sweet. Alright, so we finished the Pick Ban Gauntlet. We've got a viewer submission up next to play some ladder matches with us. We're going to play some Shavon Tarek here. I need to run to the restroom really quick before I do that.